Madam Chair, I support H.R. 112, the Enhanced Background Checks Act of 2019, as a common-sense measure to improve the current firearms background check system and to save lives. 25 years ago today, we began implementation of the Brady Background Checks Act. The system it employs to run background checks on those seeking to purchase firearms from licensed gun dealers has made us safer. Now it is time to address the circumstances in which the FBI needs additional time to investigate information relating to a prospective purchaser when the records may not be immediately clear as to whether someone is legally allowed to purchase a firearm. Under current law, after 3 days, a gun dealer has the discretion to sell a gun to a purchaser if the system has not given a green light to the sale when after 3 business days have passed without a denial being issued by the system. In these circumstances, it is the choice of the dealer as to whether to proceed with the sale, which we call a default proceed, or whether to wait for the check to be implemented. The results of such a choice were tragic in Charleston, South Carolina in 2015 when a young man filled with hate shot and killed 9 worshipers at the Emmanuel AME Church. The gun used in this murder had been transferred by a gun dealer to the shooter, even though the check had not been completed by the FBI, but which would have resulted in a denial had the check been finished. This is not an isolated incident. Since 1994, gun sellers proceeded with between 3,000 and 4,000 default proceeds sales per year. Analyzing data provided by the Department of Justice, one study found that such sales are 8 times more likely to involve a prohibited purchaser than other background checks. In 2017 alone, default proceeds sales accounted for more than 4,800 transfers to purchasers who were prohibited from owning firearms. The FBI reported that in 07 and 08, in cases a licensed seller sold a firearm through a default proceed transfers.
This gentlelady's time has expired.
I yield the gentlelady an additional 30 seconds.
The gentlelady's recognized.
The FBI reported that in 07 and 08, in cases where a licensed seller sold a firearm through default proceed transfers, approximately 22% of the individuals investigated were legally prohibited from purchasing or possessing a firearm. The additional time provided by H.R. 1112 is not too much to ask so that we may help prevent tragedies such as the Charleston shooting from happening. This is why I ask my colleagues to join me in supporting this bill today. I yield back balance of my time.